There's a pasuk in the Tehillim in Kapitel Kuf Chav Zayin. It says, "Im Hashem lo yivne bayis shav amalu banavo, im Hashem lo yishmor ir shav shakat shomer." What that means is like this. Let's read it. Read it. Say it slowly so we can make the diak. It says, if Hashem will not build the bayis, if He won't build the home, so then the workers worked for nothing. And if Hashem won't guard the city, so then the guard sat there for no reason. Which means that obviously if HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not building, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not protecting, so there's no point, right? Fine. But let's just die here for a minute. It says, if Hashem will not watch the city, so then the guard sat for nothing. And if Hashem will watch the city, so then the guard did what? Meaning, the pasuk says, if Hashem won't watch the city, so then the guard sat for nothing. But if Hashem will watch the city, so then you don't need the guard. That's not the mashma. That's not what it says. So we have a problem on our hands, right? So anyway, the pasuk, what it's expressing is the concept of Hishtadlus. Okay? The concept of Hishtadlus is like this. Hashem likes to hide. He hides. He's tzanu. And Hashem doesn't do nisim out there in the middle of nowhere, right? If a person wants money, if a person wants health, anything a person does really, so we know he has to be mishtadel. But what does it mean to be mishtadel? What it means to be mishtadel is it means to take actions that hide the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is actually doing everything by himself. And that's what the pasuk says. The pasuk says, if Hashem will not guard the city, so then, and only then, the guard did nothing. But if he does come and guard the city, so then the guard did what? The guard did Hishtadlus. The Hishtadlus hides Hashem, and Hashem guards the city. It looks like the guard is hiding the city. Sorry, it looks like the guard is protecting the city, but really it's Hashem. Okay? If Hashem doesn't build the house, so then there's no point. But if Hashem does build the house, so then what do the workers do? What they do is something called Hishtadlus. Hishtadlus just hides Hashem. Okay? So, now, the next logical step is to understand that when a person does Hishtadlus, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything other than putting up a curtain so that HaKadosh Baruch Hu can hide behind the curtain and step into his life. So now what's the nafkamina? Nafkamina is like this. First of all, no one ever made parnasa before. Right? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one who's mefarnes. But people say they have to do your Hishtadlus. That means you have to hide Hashem. You have to do a job so that you look normal, and therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu can step into your life and give you that money, and it won't look like an ace, right? And that's why if a person is living in a place where everyone has a job and they all work in a certain amount of hours, and you say, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to sit at home and do nothing. Hashem will give me parnasa. It won't work because it'll be an ace. Hashem doesn't want nisi. So that's the first thing. The second thing is though to realize the following. If I'm in trouble, if I'm in financial trouble, if I'm in health trouble, if I'm in almost any trouble, so what do? I do Hishtadlus. Why? Because let's say financial trouble. Yes, and I'm in financial trouble, let's say, and I need to get out of it. So what do? Get an extra job. What am I doing? What I'm doing is I'm doing like this. HaKadosh Baruch Hu B'etzem wants to be made to me. So if he wants me to get out of this financial problem, if that's what he wants for me, so you know what he's going to do? When I take that extra job, he's going to send me more money and hide behind that extra job. But if Hashem doesn't want to give me more money, and if the financial trouble I'm in is where I'm supposed to be, and that's what's best for me now, so it doesn't matter how many jobs you get, it's not going to help. However, if I'm in financial trouble, and I daven, or I give tzedakah, or I do tshuva, so then tshuva feels tzedakah ma'avir l'Yisrael ha'gezerah. It means Hishtadlus is to put up a mask, a curtain, a smoke screen to hide Hashem. But to daven, to do tshuva, to give tzedakah, is to change the gezerah. It's a tremendous nafkamina because Hishtadlus is doing nothing. What you're doing is, if there's a gezerah here to save me, if in Shemayim I have schusim, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu will hide behind this to save me. When I take these pills, and I have an illness, chas v'shalom, so when I take these pills, Hashem will heal me, because he's hiding behind the pills. It's not an ace. But if I'm not supposed to get better, then what? You can take all the pills you want. It's not going to help. But if you daven, you'll change the gezerah. If there's a gezerah, chas v'shalom, a person is not supposed to get better. But the truth feels tzedakah will change it. will change it. So this is important for us because we are very used to taking action that makes us feel good. When we do extra shtadlus, when we find out we go to a new specialist, I'm not saying not to go. But what a person has to do is realize that when he does his shtadlus, what he's doing is only hiding the anhaga of Hashem that's already there if he's shaykh to it. But what he needs to do is he needs to daven, he needs to do tshuva or do tzedakah or all three. And that way he can actually change everything. He can actually change his whole life. Even if it wasn't what Hashem had in mind for him at that time, he could change everything.